The first Houston and Texas Central train steamed into Dallas on July 16, 1872. Union Depot, the city's train station, was located north of town in what would become known as Deep Ellum. The East, West, Texas, and Pacific arrived in Dallas in 1873. Within a year of the opening of the railroad lines, 900 new buildings were erected in the city. The boom led to the growth of Deep Ellum, a place where people coming to Dallas looked to better their lives. Immigrants to the city flocked to the few blocks on Elm Street, half of which is now under an expressway overpass. The name Deep Ellum resulted from the mix of dialects of the people who settled there. African Americans arrived, displaced by the ravages of the boll weevil in East Texas. More than 10,000 Jews came through the port of Galveston, Texas between 1907 and 1914. Many were merchants who followed the train line north from Galveston. The city's earliest pawn shops were owned by Jewish immigrants, and for years virtually all were in Deep Ellum. In the 1920s and 30s, pawn shops in Deep Ellum served a real need. For poor blacks and whites alike, the pawn shop operated as a bank, lending money, giving credit, and selling merchandise at reasonable prices. From the beginning, small businesses, restaurants, and cafes that operated in Deep Ellum offered respite from the pressures of work. Music could be heard day and night.
Once I had a sweetheart, she meant the world to me. She took a trip to Deep Ellum, now she ain't what she used to be. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Take that thing, boy, pick it.
Deep Ellum Blues was a song of the street, sung by blacks and whites, still performed more than 65 years after it was first recorded in 1935 by the Lone Star Cowboys. The traditional lyrics were often embellished.
Once I knew a preacher, he preached the Bible through and through. He took a trip to Deep Ellum, now his preaching days are through. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues.
With irony and humor, Deep Ellum Blues expressed the values of a city in transition. The popular song, heard on records and radio, was a metaphor for a shared experience.
Now when you go down to Deep Ellum just to have a little fun, you better have your $15 when the policeman comes. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues.
I'm gonna tell you why that lemon blow down was blue.
Blind Lemon Jefferson was a seminal blues guitarist and singer.
Tell you why that lemon blow down was blue.
Born on a farm in Couchman, Texas, southeast of Dallas, he followed the railroad to Deep Ellum, where he often played for tips on the corner of Elm Street and Central Track. Reportedly, Blind Lemon was a big, loud songster, a big, stout fella who had a tin cup wired to the neck of his guitar. Blind Lemon made more than 80 records and became the biggest-selling down-home blues singer in America. He's buried in Wortham and is recognized as a vital influence on the musicians who followed him, including Led Belly, Aaron T-Bone Walker, and B.B. King. Born in the Freedmantown area of Old North Dallas, Alex Moore played a distinctively Texas style of blues piano.
Dishwasher's boogie. Dishwasher's boogie, boy.
Combining elements of ragtime, boogie-woogie, and stride.
I had so much fun when my daily work was done. Yes, I had so much fun.
In the 1920s, Moore said, there was a piano in every shack and alley in Deep Ellum. Highly regarded among his contemporaries, Moore was one of the first to record. In 1987, he was awarded a National Heritage Fellowship from the National Endowment for the Arts. Marvin Montgomery was a banjo player, arranger, and consummate entertainer. He came to Dallas in December 1934 and was hired to play banjo for the Wanderers, a hot fiddle band that performed daily on WFAA radio. In October 1935, Montgomery joined the Light Crust Doughboys, one of the early Western swing bands, and stayed with them for more than 65 years. Since the 1870s, Deep Ellum has drawn people from all over Dallas County to hear and perform music. It's a tradition that continues into the 21st century.
If you go down in Deep Ellum just to have a little fun, you better have your money ready when that policeman comes. Oh, sweet mama, daddy got them Deep Ellum blues. Oh, sweet mama, daddy got them Deep Ellum blues. Once I knew a preacher preaching Bible through and through. Lord, he went down in Deep Ellum, now his preaching days are through. Oh, sweet mama, daddy got them Deep Ellum blues. Oh, sweet mama, daddy got them Deep Ellum blues. You go down in Deep Ellum, keep your carburetor clean. Them women in Deep Ellum burning dirty gasoline. Oh, sweet mama, daddy got them Deep Ellum blues. Oh, sweet mama, daddy got them Deep Ellum blues. Lemon wouldn't even recognize this place.